Now, the main thing we do, our main mission here at Central Valley Talk, people say there's nothing to do in Fresno. Well, I think there's something to do every single day. So what we do is we spend our time looking around, finding the best places, the best things, the best events. And to that end, I asked my friend Frank D. to come on today. He's from Lucy's Lounge, right?
Yes, I am.
Frank
Thank you for having me.
Anything happening at Lucy's? They said there's nothing to do in Fresno.
Right. You know, and it's amazing in that if you do, I actually did this little video one time, a pro Fresno video, as it were, and where I did go to River Park and asked different people, and they're like, there's nothing to do. And it's like the consensus. Yeah. However, we both know that there are more things to do on many nights than we can even get to. We always have to turn people down, right? How many events do you get invited to? You're like, I'd like to go.
I wish you could have one day off from events, but there's always something every day somewhere.
But you know, and I work at Lucy's Lounge, and I'm the marketing director for the lounge, and so they've been around for a little more than a year. And as you know, it's very, very different, not only just for the Tower District, but just in Fresno. Yeah. And
it's a different kind of place for all of Fresno.
It's very upscale. It's very has a very classy feel to it. It has those, comfy chairs and all that.
You know, they're the best bar stools anywhere in Fresno. Is at Lucy's Lounge.
You know, you're not the only person that says that. Yeah. You know, it says that I'm here. I've arrived. But the thing is, what I really love about Lucy's is it has that whole like upscale feel, but it's in the tower and it has that tower vibe because people come in there and they're not pretentious or stuffy. And so because of that, you have artists, you have musicians, you have teachers, you have everybody there, moms, right? And so we do have music there Wednesday through Sunday, live music. So talk about nothing to do. Some nights we have two acts.
Two different acts.
Right?
One early and one later.
6 to 8 and then like a 9 to 12 act. So we have so much talent that even, let's say on the Sunday, it's the blues jam, right? Yeah. It's like a core group of guys, and then every week, new people who come in here, and then they come and like they jam for a song. You know, you've been there for the blues jam, so
absolutely,
it's very cool. I love it, and it's nice to actually have the gig where. It's already a sellable sort of environment. The people are awesome. Like the people who are there, this whoever you meet. I mean, and this isn't even just like marketing hype. Right. You go in there. I mean, how many new people do you meet who actually don't even know that you're Mike Briggs until a little further in, right? Yeah. But so I love it.
Well, I go into Lucy's. The groups you have there, I've paid to see these groups many times. Right. And they're at Lucy's. How much does it cost to go in?
Well, it's free. There's no cover. Free, huh? So we take care of the cover for everyone. Yeah. And the other sort of misnomer, I think, with a lot of places where it's free is that they don't pay the band. We take care of our musicians and artists, so we do pay the band.
Yeah, well, they're the best musicians. You have Ava Scow there sometimes. Right. Roger Perry's over there.
Right. And so we get the guy who actually does all the booking, Kevin Hill, is himself an incredible jazz musician. So let's say the quality control that's there already in place. So we get incredible jazz and all styles of jazz too, right? From the very straightforward to you get the bluesy jazz and a little bit of everything. And Eva Scow and them, they kind of mix everything together. They get the experience. They're actually going to be there a little later this week. So.
I'm going to go tonight because I go on Wednesday nights because it's Wine Wednesday, and I'm in the wine club. What's the guy who plays? David Oust. He plays the keyboard, and he's really good.
He is incredible.
I've seen him play later in the jazz band too.
He's in other formations that are very reputable here in Fresno. So he's also an on-air person at KVPR.
I did not know that.
Valley Public Radio.
So I go to wine night. I have my wine. I get 3 glasses, a wine flight, 3 samples of wine, any of the wines, and. Then they bring me a little appetizer tray that's for our wine club people. So go join the wine club. It's free to join.
Yes.
And so I love that's what I do Wednesday.
The thing is, I like that it is a free wine club. Doesn't cost you anything. You sign up. We get your email address. This way we can kind of keep in touch with you, let you know what's going on.
Well, they've told me. I get an email that says we're having a wine tasting this weekend or something. We do.
Love it.
Now that's the older people will go there tonight, 6 to 8 or whatever. But then does something happen when the older people leave?
Well then. So what ends up happening on Wednesdays, we have acoustic Wednesdays, and so there ends up being people who intended to leave by the end of the wine club, 8 p.m. Yeah. But the next act starts at 8:30. So
right.
by 8:30, and then it's Glenn Delpit tonight.
Oh, wow.
So we have, and it's acoustic blues.
Yeah.
So if you're, so there are people who will end up being there. Then they end up looking, okay, I'm leaving at 10. I'm leaving at 11. So they end up leaving when they leave, and that's all good with us.
Another guy, Glenn Delpit, I paid to see him play in a club.
Yeah.
And now it's free.
Right. And I would still pay to see
Glenn Delpit
in the club, but you get to come out and support it. If people want to, a lot of times the musicians, they have the little tip jar. Mm-hmm. So, you can go and, leave them $5. They can buy themselves an extra drink or pay for gas on the way home. So Glenn Delpit, getting Glenn Delpit and David House, you think some very piano bar jazz into some Delta blues all in one night, all free, and accompanied by. So you're talking about trying 3 different wines, and so you join the wine club for free, and you get to try 3 wines for $10. So it's $10 to try 3, and then, and what we'll even tell people from the menu, you can even choose the most expensive ones. Try those first.
I do. I always do that.
You get those 3, and then you end up finding the one that you really like. Then you just get yourself.
And I get a glass
right?
after that. Yeah,
and that's at a discount too for the wine club members. So it's all
right.
ends up being nice. And like you said, we have the appetizers that come out for our wine club members. So as you're enjoying the music and some conversation. And even if you want to watch the game, right? Sometimes we have baseball on with the sound off.
Right.
So we don't kill the vibe there. Yeah. But if you want to watch the game and listen to some jazz music and sip an amazing drink, Lucy's Lounge.
This weekend I'm going to get a stool and watch the Final Four at Lucy's Lounge.
Mm-hmm. See, and the thing is that you can totally set up there. Yeah. There's a couple other people, right, who are also doing the same thing, watching
camping
the game.
out.
Right, checking it out.
And the music goes on while you're watching the game.
And it's totally accompanies it and it makes it awesome. So just to give you we'll go through the lineup, right?
Okay.
So tonight we have the Wine Club Wednesday and we have the Delta Blues with Glenn Delpit. Tomorrow on Thursday, it's the Shap Hill duo, which is Kevin Hill and his wife. Alana, so they're a duo. She sings, he plays bass, and then at 9 o'clock later that night, the Experience, and that's Eva Scow, along with Pat Olvera on the bass, who's who's also a touring musician. Ray Moore, who is the drummer and also the vocalist for the band, and then Mike Taylor is an incredible guitarist himself.
The Experience.
So the Experience, and they'll play all sorts of music that everybody loves. There's a guitarist, jazz guitarist, him and friends on Friday. It's Von Warren coming out here. Wow. And then Delta Tango on Saturday night with music to dance to. And then Sundays we have our blues jam. That's 4 to 7. It's early enough, so it's late enough where you can do whatever you have to do on Sunday mornings. Either bring the family with you or leave them off wherever they need to go, and then show up over there with us from 4 to 7. Get some blues in, some drinks, and then in the evening. I don't know if you've been there on the Sunday night when we have Mr. Leonard.
Oh, Mr. Leonard. I love Mr. Leonard.
Mr. Leonard is amazing. He's a DJ, and most people, when they hear DJ, they think of either hip-hop or techno, and he plays soul, jazz, a bunch of classic B-sides, and
he knows how to please the crowd.
Oh, he's amazing.
He reads the crowd,
right,
and pleases the crowd.
And he also, when you talk to Mr. Leonard too, he's like one of the smoothest guys that you'll ever. Hey, Mr. Leonard. He used to be on the radio, Mr. Leonard's Jazz Suite. So
that's right. Every day there's some at Lucy's, and they open, 11 a.m.?
11 a.m. until 1:30 a.m., 7 days a week we're there. And also, so you want to come in and have a drink, and you get a little hungry. Next door we have Mamma Mia Pizzeria. They've been around since the late 60s. At another location, they have this one next to us. And there's actually a space in the wall. You can actually walk right into Mamma Mia's Pizza without having to go outside. We have a curtain that sort of separates us. And on Fridays and Saturday nights, they're serving pizzas up until 1:30 in the morning. So you can imagine the 12:30 rush of pizzas.
And you order it, and you go back and sit down at Lucy's, and they bring it to you.
They bring it right out to your table or right to the bar, and you can have it there, and then enjoy more music and more game and more more drinks.
Good. Anything else we need to know about Lucy's this week?
Well, this week is just really it's all about the music, and you can come in any day, any night, and if you come in during the day, it's also nice too. We have a lot of people come in and do some work, so come and visit us.
Hey, it's one of the best internet connections in town, and there's plugs all down the bar.
Right.
I've gone and worked there in the afternoon. Sometimes just get out of the office for an hour and have a drink. And
bring your laptop with you. You can plug in there, or you can USB plug your phone.
Right.
We got you.
I'm going to Lucy's Lounge tonight. I hope you will too. I'm there. I try to stop by several times during the week, and there's always something cool going on. We'll be back with more Mike and Athena right after this.